Welcome back, everybody. Are we ready, Margaret?
We are.
We're so sorry about that video. We had some technical difficulties. And when you have all this high technical equipment, sometimes that happens. But I'm sure Margaret will show the video at another time and you can see the home tour. Our next guest, excuse me, and I'm going to need help with your last name, are Bonnie and Lloyd Trachtenberg. Welcome. And these guys, and I have to tell you, own the Leather and Lace Lodge. Do you know how many people have asked me, what goes on at the Leather and Lace Lodge? And I have to say, no, it's not a bad, or, one of those kinds of places. It's actually a pet hotel, correct?
Absolutely.
All right. So tell us a little bit about the Leather and Lace Lodge, and then we're going to ask you another million questions.
Okay.
All right.
Start with why we named it.
Yeah, how'd you get the name?
There you go.
Leather and Lace comes from an old Stevie Nicks song, for those who remember the old days. And she did a song by herself called Leather and Lace, very romantic song.
Aww.
And when Bonnie and I were first dating, I played the CD a lot, and she read the words and everything, and when we finally decided to open up a lodge, the answer was, what do we name it? And she said, it's got to be Leather and Lace.
So it's named after your song. Isn't that precious?
A little bit.
Very nice. I like the way it came up. And before you go on and tell us any more about that, I should have introduced our other two guests. You have the boy child, and his name is?
This is Baby Doll.
She's you have the girl child.
I have the girl. She's a 10-year-old Japanese Chin.
Chin.
And this is Barack, and he is a... Barack, named way before our president.
Barack Obama Jr.?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's a 4-year-old Japanese Chin.
It means, in Hebrew, lightning speed. He runs so fast you can't even see him.
Wow.
So
Wow.
It's a Hebrew name.
So have these guys ever been in and I just watched this on TV for the last couple of weeks, the Yukonuba dog show or any dog shows? Have you shown your dogs?
We have not, but they are from a breeder that does that. They are from a real show line.
Wonderful.
And Baby Doll started out being a little show dog, and excellent quality. But they're from a very good line.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Are they stars anywhere else? Have they appeared on anything that anybody may have seen them anywhere?
No.
No? No? They are beautiful. And how well behaved, too.
They are. They are.
Yeah.
And they're only 2 of our herd of 5 that we have.
You have 5?
We have these 2, we have a King Charles Cavalier, and we have 2 Dobermans that live out at our house and come to the lodge all the time.
I love Dobermans. I used to have a Doberman, a black shiny Doberman. Are yours black or
Black and
red?
black.
There's so many different colors, yeah.
We have 2 blacks, and so we have a herd.
So you guys really needed to open up a Leather and Lace Lodge kind of for yourselves then with all these guys,
People have said you have enough dogs that you have a facility full, but this is something that has been an interest for a long time for both of us. It is much more appealing, much more soothing than being in the real corporate world. It gives us a great deal of satisfaction, and our goals, we strive strongly to meet our goal to provide the best care possible, because times have changed. Years and years ago, you had a dog, it lived outside, and everybody said, you have a dog. Now times have changed. They are family members.
You sure are.
You
can even get insurance for your pets now, health insurance.
Health insurance, everything. And pets have either replaced the empty nest for the baby boomers. They are replacing, for some of the young kids that don't want children, they have pets and what have you. And they are the best company in the world.
They are.
And they deserve the best care in the world.
So what happens, I know I love my pets when I have them. I don't have any right now. But I want to go on vacation or I want to do something. You're the guys that I need to call, I understand. Tell me what you would do if I brought my puppy in, or my full-grown dog. Let's not say a puppy, because I don't like leaving them when they're really tiny.
Okay.
But I want to come see you, and you're going to take care of them. What will happen next?
Okay, we're going to do something very special for your pets, Nancy. And when I say that, we are not a kennel. We are a lodge. And there's a big difference.
The Doggy Hotel.
We are in essence, we're a 5-star resort at economical prices.
Oh, good.
Okay? And when I say we're not a kennel, kennels literally put your dogs in cages. They go out for a potty break and maybe some playtime if they have it or not.
A bowl of water and some dry dog food.
Exactly. And that's not what you do with your pet at home. And that's not what we do at the lodge. We don't cage them. All of our guests have individual condos for eating and sleeping. Other than that, they have playtime all day long. We have a huge facility with outdoor play yards. Dogs are matched by size, age, personality. We know our dogs really well.
So they're able to socialize together there?
They socialize
Wow.
in large 40 by 40 play yards and mix and match. They have swimming pools outside, fire hydrants,
Nice.
and they are out playing, having a ball.
Wow.
We have heard repeatedly from our clients, especially our new ones, they come back and they ask the same question. What have you guys done to my dog? They don't want to go home.
Oh.
And they say when they turn the corner to head for the lodge, their dogs absolutely know where they're going.
Oh.
They hit the front door
And
and
they're
they're,
ready to go.
see ya, we want to go play. They know who their friends are.
When you say they have condos, can you explain? Is it like a two-tiered system?
No.
What's a condo for
Now,
a dog?
condos are all on the ground, one tier, very large. The larger dogs are in 4.5 by 4.5 large condos where they have their privacy for eating and sleeping, and they get, once the door's closed, it's nice and cozy for them. They've got blankets, they've got their toys in there and what have you.
Are they heated in the winter? Like right now, it's really cold, and a lot of inside dogs just couldn't go, into
We
a
accommodate.
concrete. Yeah.
We accommodate for everything. Everybody is blanketed, bedded. Our building is heated and air conditioned, and the inside playrooms are nice and comfy. Weather is nice. Everybody's outside playing in the sunshine,
Nice.
having a ball.
And if
Great.
it gets too warm, they come back into the air-conditioned
Oh,
play
lovely.
area.
So we have air conditioning in the
And-
summer.
Oh, yeah.
And
Great.
the same in the winter. In the morning, if it's too cold, they just go outside and go potty. Then they come back in and play in the play area.
Wonderful. How neat. So, okay, let's say before I bring my pet, can I come for a visit just to see what it's like?
Absolutely.
Because I like to check things out.
Absolutely.
I was an MP in the Army, so I have to see before I get involved,
You bet. We encourage, when people call and they say, well, can we stop by and see? You just tell us when you're coming, so we have a few minutes that we take
Sure,
out of our schedule.
that makes sense.
There is nothing anybody is going to see on a visit that they don't see when their dog is there.
So if I were coming on the visit, could I bring my little canine friend with me for the visit, or do you prefer
No,
that we
prefer
just
not.
come, the parents come?
The pet parents
Mom
can
and Dad,
come,
yeah.
so we get everybody in, because we do stick to a very strict rule that everybody who comes to the lodge has to be fully updated on all of their inoculations.
So you have to bring like the shot records.
Shot
right?
records, and we keep all of the records up to date, make sure that nobody's expired before they come back in.
Right.
Keep track of things with the pet parent and what have you. It's for everybody's welfare. And
Another question that I have is, you said that they like to socialize and play together, and I think that's a great idea. What if my dog is about ready to go into heat or something? What would happen in that case? Can they still come to the pet lodge, or
absolutely.
Well,
can they
we
separate them?
We totally separate. We prefer not to have anyone that's in heat. But
Right.
if you have a vacation planned, you have your airline tickets,
And there's nothing else you can do, and
there's
it pops
nothing-
up.
It pops up, and
Yep.
we have had that happen. It's rare, but we would never turn somebody away.
Right.
And if a female is pregnant and is
About due?
we will not take them. But then again, if there's a family emergency and they've got to leave town, we'll take that mama in and
Well,
be in
the
touch with the
liability
veterinarian and
and
all of that.
A lot of families want to be with their pet when they're about ready to
Right.
deliver too,
And it would just be circumstances beyond their control that we would
and that
take them
does
in.
happen occasionally.
Yes.
Well, it's good to know that you're there in an emergency situation.
Yes.
We are always there. We have the lodge, we have the boarding, we do daycare for folks who take off to go to Tucson, doctor's appointments, the
Oh, so just you
routine
can pop in
Costco
for
shop.
the day.
You can pop in for the day, give us a call, let us know
That's wonderful.
what your plans are, and
There's dogs that have anxiety disorders that when their families go away,
They eat the house.
right,
Yep.
and they don't like leave, and their pet doesn't want to be left alone. And why subject them to being
Right.
upset when they could be out socializing
They
and
shouldn't.
having a great time?
exactly, they
Right.
come. We have a large part of our population goes to Tucson for medical care or what have you. They drop their dogs off for daycare, come back, everybody is happy. In addition to that, we have a full grooming facility.
Oh, wonderful!
We
So you
do
do bathing and cutting and clipping.
everything.
Wow, that's your
Bon-
job.
Bonnie's
Wow.
the chief of the
You do look
salon.
kind of like a salon cosmetologist, kind of. You're
Thank
very
you.
pretty.
Now, Bonnie's the expert.
Wow.
She handles every situation, does everything from your routine, clean them up, get them done, all the way up to show
Beautification.
cut, anything in the world. She has.
What about if I have a difficulty with my pet, and maybe I didn't train them so well when they were really tiny, but they're not really old yet, and they could still learn? Do you offer any kind of help with
This-
bad habits and things like that?
When they're there for socialization, they get a lot of good skill learning from our staff. All of our staff are trained, certified pet care technicians, kennel managers. We are the only facility that in southern Arizona that is an active member of Pet Care Services.
Oh, it's Pet Care Services.
They used to be the American Boarding and Kenneling Association and now have changed their name.
Ah.
They set the rules and the standards for how facilities that care for your pet are run. It's not a give them your membership and you get a sticker for the door.
It's a lot of training.
It's a lot of training. They come and
Research.
inspect. You're part of the regional board, and we have been affiliated with them for many years, even before we came here. So that gives all of our staff the highest training available through their facilities as well. They interact with the dogs and will help socialize, break some bad habits, and you'd be surprised how much training goes on between the dogs themselves.
Right, they mentor each other.
Do
And
they
this,
really?
Yes,
Absolutely.
This is where
Wonderful.
the doggy daycare is so good. And they come in, and the more seasoned dogs that really have good dog language, they'll teach the obnoxious
That's
ones.
amazing.
And not mean. It's amazing to watch.
Sounds kind of like the Indians passing it down. to-
Exactly.
Yeah, the chiefs to the braves.
Exactly.
It's peer pressure, peer interaction, and it works very well. And we have a very healthy staff that,
You're located in Hereford.
well,
Palominas.
Palominas. I'm sorry. I always get this. I'm sorry because they're side by side.
Eventually, it will split out.
Right. Okay. So Palominas, which is just a hop, skip, and jump from Bisbee, and you can take that way when you're going to Sierra Vista. It's very easy to get to you guys. And you've been there how long now?
We're
2
going
years
on
this
2
May.
years
2 years.
in this facility down here.
But you've done this prior to being in Palominas.
Yes,
Yes.
we've been in the dog business for.
Where did you come from? Where was your stop before this? And we don't have to go into a lot of detail.
We're transplants from the Seattle area.
The Seattle area.
Tired of the rain, tired of the congestion, and really love the laid back
The pace.
pace,
Oh,
the
wonderful.
desert, the warmer weather.
Yeah, so do I. I'm from Pennsylvania originally. So-
We've passed the age of wanting to be in snow.
How about the snow that we just had this week? I mean, compared to what you usually had in Washington.
We're very glad it's there and
it,
not here.
It was pretty, wasn't it?
Oh, our little bit was a
yes,
nice-
ours was pretty.
Yes.
Here and gone, basically. So,
But we
well,
love
how
it.
did you discover the Palominas area from Washington?
Make-
Real estate books came through about 10, 11 years ago, and just loved the area.
Great.
And so
great.
timing was good, and we moved here 3 years ago this May.
So, tell the audience what your actual address is in Palominas.
Okay. Can I display
Sure.
our?
You can hold something up here.
We have our display ad. You can do
read it,
that.
Margaret, here, I'll put it up by the flowers.
We are open Monday to Saturday, 7:30 to 5.
Beautiful.
Saturday we close at 3. Staff is there
Pretty.
over the weekends all the time. Your pet is well cared for.